Sairam everyone. Today we are going to start with exercise 13.1, question number 1. Now before starting this question, let me explain what we are going to do in 13.1. Now till 9th standard what we used to find? We used to find the surface area of different solids. This is what cone, this is what cylinder, and say this is what a cuboid, and say this is hemisphere, now in this exercise we are going to find the surface area of the combination of different solids. Now what is combination of different solids? Here it is a cone. I am going to add one more solid here at the bottom of, so now here two solids are here. This is what cone and this is what hemisphere. Now question will be what? To find the surface area of this whole solid combining of cone and hemisphere. Here also two hemispheres are possible, so it is not compulsory always there are two hemispheres, might be one, might be two, might be not, so it might be that it's a combination of different solid. Now here they are going to give, it's a sphere here, then here hemisphere, this is what sphere, and this is what a cuboid. On cuboid they are going to might keep a hemisphere on it. Then you have to find the total surface area of this cuboid along with this hemisphere. So somewhat like this figures you are going to solve. So this is very important to draw diagram from the statement. If you are able to draw a diagram, then you should know how to find the data. Data means how to find the height of the cylinder, how to find the radius of hemisphere, how to find the total height of this object or solid. So this is the way the question are going to be given. So from that question or diagram, you should know how to find radius, height or this slant height from the given figure. So diagram is very important. So from diagram you will get the difference value of radius, height and slant height, and from there you can replace the value in the given formula or the formula which you are going to use to solve the surface area questions. Let's start with the first one. Now read the statement. Two cubes of volume 64 meter cube. So in first statement only they are given what? Volume of two cubes are joined end to end. What does it mean end to end? Say the solution. Say this is what? A cube. And if I am going to join one more cube here, I am going to combine these two cubes. So by combining these two cubes, what I am going to get? I am going to get a cuboid. दोनों को combine करें तो क्या मिलेगा? Cuboid. Somewhat like this by combining this. So we have to find what? Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. तो ये जो cuboid बना उसका हमें total surface area, we have to find out the total surface area of this cuboid. Now let me explain you with this example. Right now I don't have any cube, so let's take this one as a cube only. So if I am going to combine these two different cuboids, here I am going to combine these two. Look at this surface. अगर ये surface को मैं combine कर रहा हूँ तो ये surface तो अंदर चला जाएगा. So now this surface, internal surface are not the part of the cuboid. अब कौन सा part रह गया? This surface, this one, back, top and bottom. So this surface, total surface area of this we have to find out. First of all, this was the length. Now by adding this, इसका length double हो गया. By adding this length to this one, the length is now double than the previous one. But if you look at the height will remain same. What about breadth? Breadth also remain same. सिर्फ क्या बढ़ गया यहाँ पे? Length, because I am adding two together. तो लेंथ बढ़ जाएगा. So this is the way we are going to solve this one. If you understood, now let's start finding the length of the cube from the given volume. So first step, volume of each cube is how much? 64 meter cube. Now the formula to find the volume of cube, which you have not discussed, it's actually what? Length into length into length. It's length cube equals to 64. Volume of cube formula, length into length into length. Now we know that 64 is a cube of which number? 64 is a cube of, so cube root both the side, I'll get how much? 4 meter. So this is the length of each cube. So this is 4, height is 4, and this breadth is also 4. And same thing is here, 4, this height 4, and breadth also 4. So now for this cuboid, from here to here, the length is what? 4. By combining it, this is also 4. Now what is the new length for cuboid? What will be the new length? 4 plus 4, 8. So new length I can write as what? 8 meter. The breadth will remain what? Same. What about the height? The breadth will remain same, 4, and the height also will remain what? 4. So I got all the parameter here. Length is 8, breadth is 4, and height is 4. If I know the length, breadth and height of a cuboid, then it is possible to find its total surface area. So let's write down this data here. For a cuboid, now length is what? Length is 4 plus 4, it's 8 meter. Breadth is what? 4 meter. Height is what? 4 meter. Now I got length, breadth and height. I have to find the total surface area of this cuboid. That is our question. So total surface area is equals to what? 2 LB BH LH. This is the formula for total surface area. Replace all the value. Length is how much? Length is 8. What is breadth? It's what? 4. What is breadth? 4. Height is 4. What is length? 8. Height 4. Multiply this. 8 4s are 32. 4 4s are 16. 8 4s are 32. Now this 32 plus 32 is 64. 64 plus 16 is 80. This is 32, 32, 64, 64 plus 16 is 80. 82 is what? 160 meter square. So this is the total surface area of that cuboid which was formed by combining two cubes. It's what? 160. Whenever you're going to solve a problem sum, always remember that part. You have to write down the statement with the final answer. Find the surface area of resulting cuboid. Surface area of resulting cuboid is 160 meter square. So this is the way we can solve this whole question. The most important part of this question was this only, that from volume of cube we have to find length of each cube. From length of each cube I got the new length of cuboid. From that I got the length of cuboid. By combining this, its length will increase, as I have shown you this one. By combining this two, suppose this length is of 4, this is length is of 4. If I combine this, the length will be what? 8. So this is the way we can solve question number 1. Yeah, let's start with the second question. Now, by reading the question, first of all, we have to draw the diagram, and from the diagram, we have to find out the dimension. Once we got the dimension, then and only then we can apply that dimension in any of the formula as per the solid given here. Now, a vessel is in the form of hollow hemisphere. So, it's what? Hollow hemisphere. तो एक hemisphere है. So, draw a hollow hemisphere here. This is an hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. अब इसके ऊपर क्या रखा गया है? A cylinder is kept on it, mounted by a cylinder on it. So a hemisphere mounted by a cylinder. The diameter of the hemisphere is what? 14. Now as cylinder is mounted on hemisphere, both the diameters are same. दोनों का जो डायमीटर होगा वो क्या होगा? सेम होगा. जितना सिलेंडर का होगा उतना ही हेमिस्फीयर का होगा. सो डायमीटर इज व्हाट? 14. द टोटल हाइट ऑफ द वेसल इज 13. ये जो पूरा वेसल है उसका टोटल हाइट दिया हुआ है. दिस टोटल हाइट इज गिवन. व्हेन यू गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन इन योर बुक और एग्जाम, you have to draw the diagram as per this only. So the total height is what? 13. Now I don't know the height of what? Cylinder. So first of all I have to find the height of the cylinder. Actually this arrangement is what? Let me show you practically. This is what? Cylinder. This is what? Hemisphere. So hemisphere के ऊपर ये cylinder रखा and both are hollow. We have to find out its inner surface. So this is what? Hemisphere and cylinder. Now if the total height is what here? Is 13. इसका पूरा height कितना है? 13 है. So I have to remove this what? Hemisphere to get the height of cylinder. जो भी ये hemisphere है उसका height मुझे निकाल देना होगा to get the height of cylinder. So let's find out to find the height of. So here for cylinder, what is the diameter? Diameter is 14 centimeter. Then definitely radius will be what? 7 centimeter. Now to find the height. Now height is equal to what? It's 13. Now the important part you have to understand. This radius is how much? This radius is of 7. Then from center to this one is also what? 7. So I can say that up to this part, this is 7. ये पूरा 13. Again I am repeating. अब ये जो हेमिस्फीयर है उसके सेंटर से यहाँ का हाइट उसका रेडियस ही होगा. तो रेडियस कितना है? 7. सो 13 माइनस 7 हाउ मच? 13 माइनस 7. दिस इज इक्वल टू 6 सेंटीमीटर. सो आई कैन से दैट height of the cylinder is 6 centimeter. How we got that? 13 minus 7. ये 7 कहाँ से आया? Is the radius of hemisphere. So I got the height of cylinder. Now for hemisphere, what is the radius? Radius is 7 centimeter because radius of hemisphere and radius of cylinder both are same. Here I got the radius 7, so I wrote the radius of hemisphere also 7. Now to find its inner surface area. Inner surface area. Now what is the curved surface area of cylinder formula? It's curved surface. सिर्फ बाहरी जो surface होगा, you can see this white region. ये पूरा क्या होगा? Curved surface area, which not include top and bottom. So its formula is what? Curved surface area of cylinder plus surface area of open hemisphere. Why it's open? It's not closed. It's hollow hemisphere. It's mentioned here. So now CS of cylinder is what? 2 pi RH. Now surface area of hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square. Is there anything common between them? What is common? 2 pi r. Here it will remain what? h plus r. ये 2 pi r कॉमन आ गया, 2 pi r, ये h यहाँ पे और r स्क्वायर में से r एक बाहर आ गया, एक अंदर. Now replace all the value to get the answer. So 2 as it is, pi is what? Nothing is given, means 22 by 7. Radius is what? 7. Inside the bracket h. Height is what? 6. Plus radius is how much? 7. Now calculate this to get the answer. Definitely here this 7 and 7 get cancelled. 2 into 22 is how much? 2 into 22 is 44. 6 plus 7 is 13. Now we have to multiply 44 into 13. Once you multiply this 44 into 13 is 13, 44, it's 12, 5, 5, 2. It's 2, 7, 5. So I got 572 centimeter square. As you are finding the surface area, here it will be always square. If it is of volume, then it will be cube. So this is the total surface area of what? Cylinder and hemisphere together. So as I told you, always you to write down the final answer with statement. So write down inner surface area of the vessel is 572 centimeter square. So this is the way we can solve. The only important part you have to learn or you have to practice that how to draw diagram from the statement, and from this diagram how to get this data. And once you got the data, then why I use this formula that you have to understand. It's a curved surface area of cylinder. Why it's curved? Because the cylinder was what? It's hollow cylinder. So it doesn't have top portion. ये top portion भी नहीं है, the bottom भी नहीं है. So it's hollow cylinder and hollow hemisphere. So I use 2 pi r h and 2 pi r square. So this is the way we can solve question number 2. Let's start with question number 3. A toy is in the form of cone. So first of all, which solid is given? Cone of radius 3.5 and its radius is 3.5 mounted on a hemisphere. Means a cone is there. So a cone is mounted on what? Hemisphere. लेकिन कौन किसके ऊपर है? एक हेमिस्फीयर के ऊपर. And its radius is 3.5 means this radius is of 3.5 centimeter. Now, so radius of this cone is 3.5 and hemisphere is also 3.5. So I can see that from this center to this one, this is also what? 3.5 as it's a radius. Now, the total height of the toy. This statement is very important. Total height. Whenever you are going to read the question, it's very important to whether they have given the height of the cone or height of the whole solid or vessel. But here they mention total height of the toy. Means it includes what? From this top of the cone to this one. This is given how much? 15.5. So I got this total height of the toy. So from this total height, I have to find out the height of the cone, and from that we can use formula. Now if you want to see this thing, something like this, it will be something like this. It's not exactly hemisphere, but you can see this. It's a cone here, and here it's what? Hemisphere at the bottom, somewhat like hemisphere. So find the total surface area of the toy. So I have to find curved surface area of cone and the curved surface area of hemisphere. कर्व्ड क्यों आएगा? क्योंकि हम जितने सरफेस को टच कर सकते हैं उतना एरिया ढूंढना है जो हमें दिख नहीं रहा है. सपोज आई डोंट नो इट्स टॉप, तो वो तो एरिया में नहीं आएगा. सिमिलरली, सो आई टू फाइंड द कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया ऑफ कोन, दैट इज पाई आर एल, एंड द सरफेस एरिया ऑफ हेमिस्फीयर, दैट इज 2 पाई आर एच. So let's find out the all dimension from the diagram. So first of all, for a cone, what is the radius? 3.5 centimeter. Now, what is the height? Height of the cone. Its total height minus 3.5. Total is how much? 15.5 minus 3.5. 15.5 minus 3.5 is what? 12 centimeter. I got the radius, I got the height. Now I know that to find the curved surface area, the formula of cone is what? It's pi r L. I don't know the value of L. So I have to find out what? Slant height here. मुझे क्या find करना होगा? Slant height. And for that also formulas are there. So to find slant height, it's what? L. We know from the Pythagoras. This is L, this is H, and this is what? R. This is 3.5. This height is what? 12. Then what about slant height? That we have to find out. So we can write here L square equals to H square plus R square. What is H square? H is how much? 12. And radius is how much? 3.5. Now you can solve this calculation by two methods. Either you take this 3.5 as it is, or we can convert this into what? Fraction. But if you don't want to convert into fraction, you get a number and then you have to find out its square root. Let's convert this number. So this will be 144. 3.5 square is what? 3 4s are 12.25. This is the square of this one. Now by adding this 2, what I'll get? 25 as it is. 0.4 plus 2 is what? 6. 4 plus 1. 156.25. This is one method to find. Now I have to find its square root. Those who don't know how to find square root, you can do by this simple method also, or by the division also. So I'm going to use this one only. So this is what? It's a multiple of 3. No, it's not multiple of 3, it's a multiple of 5. So 5, 3 is a, 5 1s a, 5 2s a, 5. Then again 5, 6 a, 2s a, and 5. 5, 1s a, 2s a, 5, 5. How many times? 25. 5, 5s a, 5, 1s a. To find its square root, it's 5, 5, 5. How many times it's 5? So its square root will be what? It's 5 into 5 into 5. It's 125. So 120, here we didn't take the decimal point. So if I remove this decimal point, so I get what? 100 in denominator. Now L square is this. Then L will be, what is the square root of this? It's 125. What is the square root of 100? It's what? 10. So L I got 12.5 centimeter. So this is the way we got slant height by using Pythagoras. Another method is also there to find, not method, just we have to convert this 35 into what? 7 by 2. Then by using LCM you will get the answer. Both are same only, doesn't matter, but I solve it by this way. Now this is for what? Cone. Now for hemisphere. Hemisphere has only one thing, that is what? Radius is 3.5 centimeter. After doing up to this, now we have to apply the formula to find curved surface area. So just note down this. So total surface area equals to curved surface area of what? Cone plus open hemisphere. Now chord surface area of cone is what? Pi r L, and hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square. Anything common here? Yeah, that's pi r common. Inside it will remain what? L plus 2 pi 2r. Now replace all the value, you get the answer. So 22 by 7, radius is what? 3.5. So it will be 35 upon 10. Slant height, just now we got 12.5. 2. Radius is what? 3.5. Bracket close. I hope you understood. I just replace all the value. Slant height from here, radius from question. This radius 3.5, remove the decimal 10, pi value 22 by 7, as it's not given. Now we can reduce it. 7 5s are 5 2s are. Now 2 will cancel this how many times? 11 times. So I got 11 here. Now 12.5 plus 3.5 to 2 is what? 7. So again 11 into 12 plus 7, 19.5. Multiply 19.5 into 11. 19.5 into 11. It's 591,195. So it's 5, 14, 1, 2. So answer will be what? 214.5 centimeter square. Then again you have to write down here the statement. Statement लिखना होगा. The total surface area of toy. Total surface area of toy is how much? 214.5 centimeter square. Better once I write down this formula, यहाँ तक तुम्हें पता चल जाए, just pause this video and try to apply the values by yourself and try to get the answer. Don't go through this calculation by yourself. First calculate by yourself and then you just verify your answer whether you are getting right answer or not. If you are not getting right answer, then you go through this solution how to find. Otherwise you are not able to practice it properly. So once you understand how to get the formula, just pause the video, calculate by yourself and then you do the next part. So this is the way we can solve question number 3.